Welcome back. Kids will be heading back to school any day now, and now is the time to start planning. Here with some time and money saving tips is founder of Living Well, Spending Less, Ruths. Good morning.
Good morning.
Ruth, you're just down the road in Punta Gorda. So happy to have you on the show this morning.
So close by.
Yeah. Well, we always love hearing.
Thanks so much for having me.
Well, we always love hearing about how to save time and money, especially I think for back to school time. So what tips do you have to share with us this morning? I know you have a lot.
Well, you know, I think when we go back to school, things definitely ramp up. I don't know how it is for your family, but all of a sudden my kids have so many activities and so many things to do that it gets a little crazy. And it's really important for me to have dinner as a family together, but I don't always have time to cook. So my secret weapon for saving time and money for back to school is definitely planning ahead. I try to stock up on food as much as possible. You know, if you buy things on sale, here in Florida we have Publix where we can get all our BOGOs and it's great. So you buy things on sale as much as possible and stock up your freezer. I have this awesome Frigidaire 2-in-1 upright freezer. The cool thing about this freezer, in addition to the great organization features that it has, is that with the flip of a switch, it can turn into a refrigerator. So sometimes I need it as a refrigerator, sometimes I need it as a freezer, but it can do both. It's great.
I had no idea that they made those.
I know, isn't that the coolest thing? It's great. And people don't really know this, but a freezer can actually save you about $750 a year if you're stocking up on food and using the extra freezer space. You really want to buy things on sale as much as possible. And then do freezer cooking too. If you prepare meals ahead of time, you don't have to spend much time on the weekends to have meals that can last you the rest of the week. So it's a great way to use that space.
Well, and what are some of your favorite recipes you like to freeze? Do you have any particular go-tos?
You know, I like to freeze pretty much everything. I have a lot of great recipes on my blog. There's also some great recipes on Ragu's Facebook page. One of these great recipes, the recipe that I have right here, is this no-boil baked ziti. I love this recipe. It is pretty much one of the easiest recipes I've ever found. It literally takes only a couple of minutes to whip up. You just brown a pound of ground beef and then mix that together with a jar of Ragu sauce, 2 cups of water, a cup of ricotta, and a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Spread it all out and then bake it for about 55 minutes. And then at the very end, you can sprinkle some mozzarella on there and then bake that for 5 more minutes. The great thing about this is that you can, you know, double or triple up the recipe and make extras for your family, but you can also, while it's baking, sit down with your kids and do the homework while you're smelling this great dinner, and then sit down and have dinner together, which is so important. You know, we want to save time and money, but we also want to have quality time as a family.
That is so true. Well, Ruth, any other organizational tips for us? Because I know that's really key if you kind of get ahead of the game, which we all want to do. How do you get organized, though? I know it makes a big difference.
Well, you know, keeping your schedule organized, I think, is the most important thing. And for part of that, what you really need to do as a family before school even starts is sit down and talk about what you really want to accomplish in the school year. I think we react a lot of times to all the opportunities and all the activities that are being thrown at us and say yes to everything without thinking about what we really want. And sometimes when you set your priorities, you have time to say, no, that actually doesn't fit in with what our goals as a family are. So we're going to have to, you know, respectfully decline this opportunity. And I think once you're more intentional about setting priorities for your family, you can make a lot more time in your schedule, and that helps you stay a lot more organized.
Yeah, so true. Well, as we close here, you shared a lot of great advice. I'm interested to hear a lot more about these recipes that you like to freeze. Where would you send us for more info?
Well, for more info about the freezer, you can check out Frigidaire.com. For more recipes, you can go to Ragu on Facebook, or you can check out my website at livingwellspendingless.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ruth.
Thank you so much.
And again, right down the road in Punta Gorda. How cool. All right, if you would like any more info on her, what she shared this morning, just head to our website, foxformorningblend.com. And that is also the place where you can get info on any of the other guests that you saw this morning. Remember, we want to hear from you. Earlier, we did our mom panel discussion. Go to our Facebook page. We want to know your thoughts on everything. So have a great day. Thank you so much for starting yours with me. And Stephanie will be back tomorrow, so make sure you tune in tomorrow. Have a great day.